my name is Sabrina Rivera and I am 20 years old. I am a communication sociology major here at RCC. I am also a second year student here at RCC, meaning that hopefully by spring I will be able to graduate with 3 degrees in communications, sociology, and social behavior science. Afterwards, I plan to transfer out to Cal State San Bernardino and furthering my education even more in the fields of communications and sociology. So a little bit about myself is that I am a first-time college student here at RCC, and I am an only child. Well, I do have an older sister. However, she unfortunately passed away when she was 30 hours old, so I like to say that I'm an only child by default. And my mother unfortunately passed away as well back in 2007, and I had to live with my grandparents, but I've always lived with them, so it wasn't a big huge transition that I had to make. I've always lived with my grandparents my whole life, and so living with my grandparents, I am extremely spoiled, but I'm spoiled in a good way where they always provide for me whatever I need. And even though they'll never admit it, I most definitely am their favorite grandchild out of 7. So yeah, they will never admit it, but they know that I am. No, I'm just kidding. But so living with my grandparents has definitely made me an old soul, meaning that I love oldies, and one of my dreams, like a bucket list, like one of the things on my bucket list was to go see Art Laboe, and I finally got to see him this past year in July. My boyfriend and my grandma made it possible, and oh my god, I was like in love, in 7th heaven. I love Art Laboe. I don't know why, but I have his number memorized. It's 1-800-681-2121. Call the Art Laboe hotline and make a dedication to your loved one. I don't know why I know this, guys, but I'm an old soul. I love to watch Golden Girls. I love to watch Cheers and Frasier, so I'm an old soul. One of my hobbies that I like is to organize my room from time to time when I have time and when I'm in the mood, but most of the time when I see something out of place, I definitely like to organize it. I love to have like calendars everywhere, write down my little thoughts, my notes. I write my thoughts in notes and all that great stuff. Another thing that I actually really like to do is I like to conversate with people, hence why I'm in communications. I really like to listen to other people's stories and how they came here, and what's their journey and what was their adventures. Everybody's story is so unique, and it's so interesting to hear how they got here, what struggles they had to struggle through, or what obstacles they had to overcome. And sometimes I feel like my story is so blah that listening to somebody else is so extraordinary. So that's another one of my hobbies. And finally, to wrap it up, one of my last favorite hobbies is to actually get tattoos. I have 12 tattoos, and my first tattoo was when I was 15 and a half, and it seems like I got one every single year after that, almost. So I love them all, and my favorite one is definitely my half sleeve, quarter sleeve, I don't know what you call it, but it's in the making. So it's one of my favorites, and it's definitely not my grandparents' favorite thing, but I like it. So that's just a little bit about me and who I am. So I look forward to meeting all of you guys, and I hope all of you guys have a great semester for winter and for spring. Thanks.